a dramatic scene this has been on I-75 here in St. Bernard, and you can see the very front. These folks in these trucks and some of these vehicles have been waiting an hour or so. They're going to start clearing the interstate because we were told that there is some substance on the road that they need to make sure is safe. And you can see Highway Patrol starting to move out and get people moving now. But the interstate is going to be closed for some time. I have heard anything from an hour to 2 to 3 hours. It's changed with every person I've talked to up here at this scene. The good news here, only minor injuries for the driver of that semi, and I don't know if we have video of this from earlier or not to show you. I can't see our programming, but when you get up to the scene, this thing is charred and has fallen in on itself. We at one point heard that the fuel was spilling and igniting on the interstate. Really a miracle. It's actually what one of the fire captains said when I asked about injuries. He said, only minor injuries. That's a miracle, right? And it really is when you see the remains of this semi-truck that it would just burst into flames. The view from the Artemis camera was dramatic as well. It almost looked like a fireball in the interstate. I can tell you it still smells up here. Obviously a situation where they have to monitor whether anything that has leaked out of this is toxic or not. I know that's why they've been moving everyone back and off the interstate in both directions, southbound and northbound. We're in southbound, but again, the interstate going to be closed for at least a couple hours still as they make sure everything is okay here. We're going to send it back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Evan. And let's take another look at this fire from our Artemis camera. Look at it there. It's a smoky and rainy scene there. A huge difference from a little while ago when the flames were just shooting dozens of feet into the air. We are going to continue to stay on top of this story throughout the newscast. We'll check back with Evan as it warrants and try to keep you up to date on this and in the rain on top of all that. Yeah.